Now, Ed Henry, last week you made some news when you tried to get a question in, and you got the frosty, Queen of the North look from Hillary Clinton and the sort of dismissiveness there. Have they in any way changed their attitude towards you and your colleagues since that exchange?
No, I mean, to me personally, credit to the Clinton campaign. I haven't gotten any blowback from them that to say we're cutting you off or, whatever for jumping in there. They've been relatively fair to me, and I'm trying to do my job. They were trying to do theirs. What I was trying to do there is very simple. As reporters, we're not supposed to be potted plants just sitting through politicians' events, listening to their talking points, and then letting them leave without asking them either about issues of the day, substantive issues, like, for example, the fact that Hillary Clinton is still not taking a position on this Pacific trade deal that President Obama, her former boss, is pushing so hard for as a legacy item. Some Republicans have gotten behind the president, a rare bit of bipartisanship, but the left, as you know, Elizabeth Warren and others are against it. She won't take a firm position. She's sort of waffling on it. That's a question we've been wanting to ask her. She was asked about it in New Hampshire Friday, and again, kind of ducked it, didn't take a firm position. But then, go through, pick your issue of why we should be asking questions. Clinton Foundation, Bill Clinton's corporation in Delaware. There's a whole bunch of these. The speaking fees. Bottom line for me is we're reporters. We're not stenographers. We should be pressing Democrats and Republicans and not just be potted plants. And if there's an appropriate moment after she's done talking to sort of jump in and interrupt, I think it's fair to do it.
Is the temperature in the room going up?
Yeah, a little bit, and I think that, when you ask, is there a sea change among her and her people, I would think that last week after she took those questions in Iowa, then she took some more questions in New Hampshire, that was an indication, okay, maybe she's going to start doing this more frequently. And then today, she didn't take any questions, despite some of these other stories that are swirling around there. So is she going to do it every other event? We'll see. Is she going to go back into a shell? I suspect that after David Axelrod and other Democrats, again, not Republican critics, but Democrats like Axelrod, said a week or so ago that she's making a mistake and she should be taking more questions. I think it's going to be hard for her to go another 28 days without taking questions. I doubt we'll see that again, number one. And number two, I should note that today here in South Carolina, Carly Fiorina, the only Republican woman in this presidential race, had a little sidewalk news conference, sort of shadowboxed with Hillary Clinton a little bit and said, look, if she's not going to take questions, I will. And so she's trying to piggyback off of the fact that Clinton's not taking that many questions.